Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Over here we talk about fragrances, lifestyle, travel, and some nursing. So if you are interested in any of those things, please continue to follow on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, let me know what your scent of the day is every day, because I'm always interested in other fragrances and your recommendations. If you have any questions about any of those, you can DM me on Instagram, or just let me know in the comments, and then I'll send you my email. And if it's like a travel question or a private nursing question that you want to ask me, I'm willing and open to answer anything, y'all. So yeah, let me tell you what just happened. Okay, so I just recorded this entire video. I think the first 15 minutes of it, I don't know what happened to it, and I'm here for you to do it over again, okay? Because I'm a trooper, all right? But I was like, where is my video? I know I press record because I always look at the minutes when I start. So like, what is the problem, y'all? The universe just doesn't want me to be great. Something in the universe doesn't want me to be great. So I've already sprayed because I did an unboxing. I do have the second part of the video, thank God, because my paper flew away. So I had to get up and stop it. So the actual unboxing of the full bottle, I still have that. So that will be included, okay? I'm gonna have to do some editing. But the first part, as we went through my initial impression of the samples, y'all gonna get a second impression, okay? You will not get the initial one. But maybe it worked out, right? Because there was a lot of babies crying in the background. There were dogs barking in the background. And it was a little too much for my taste as well. So anyway, so we're going to be discussing, if you are interested in the house of JUL ET MAD, and they have some amazing and stunning fragrances. Please continue to watch. And me, girl, this is for you. You introduced me to this fragrance house, and I'm absolutely loving the one that I purchased, So let's get into the fragrances. So I'll go ahead. I did an unboxing initially, and I showed you all, I'm not going to show you all the other samples they sent me, but I showed you all 6 samples that they sent me. I really appreciate the House of Raffinade, not the house, the store, online store. I don't know if they have a store. They're over in the Chez Republic. I appreciate the Raffinade store online, raffinade.com. I love their aesthetics of their website. It's so easy to look at. You don't have to look at the fragrance and then go over to Fragrantica and look at the notes. You get a lot of information about the fragrance on the actual site, the notes, everything. So I appreciate them doing that, and it's really easy. Some fragrance sites are hard to click onto. You got to go to so many different areas to purchase the fragrance, and it's just a bit time consuming. But this one was super, super easy, y'all. So anyway, go check Raffinade out and their website. And I'm absolutely loving that they sent me 5 additional samples. Now, JUL ET MAD, the price ranges from 129 euros to about 169 euros. Néa, the fragrance, the full bottle fragrance that I did purchase, which was the most expensive one, was 169 euros, y'all. I would have to choose the most expensive one, but it sounds like the best one, right? Anyway, I ordered JUL ET MAD Secrets du Paradis. I ordered Stairway to Heaven, which Emmy called a masterpiece, and I ordered Stilettos On Lex, y'all. I could not pass up that name, Stilettos On Lex. Sounds super sexy, right? Yeah, right. So anyway, I've already sprayed these, so we're gonna get into these samples. Now, this is how the samples come. I think it's 1 ml basically, or 0.8, I already sprayed a lot of that on. This is Stilettos On Lex. I'll go through the notes with you all. So the very first one I was excited about, the sample, was Stairway to Heaven. Got a lot of good reviews. It has a gunpowder note, which I really didn't care too much for, and flower bomb nectar, and that's why I didn't get that fragrance. But it was a really pretty fragrance. I'm used to I've gone to shooting ranges before, not lately, but when I walk out of a shooting range, if you don't know the smell of gunpowder, I smell it, I taste it, all of it, and it really turned me off of anything gunpowder, but the reviews on Fragrantica was amazing. So and I think it got like a 4.5 or 4 point something, which is really high out of a 5. So in the notes of Stairway to Heaven, Emmy called this a masterpiece fragrance. Go check her channel out. She's at Emmy Loves Fragrances, and I absolutely love her channel. Amazing taste in fragrances. You know, we're kind of like fragrance twins. She loves a good gourmand, a good spicy fragrance. I love great gourmands, and we share our #1, our favorite gourmand, which is by the House of Kerosene. And this is, I don't know why I can't remember the name, y'all. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that's by the House of Kerosene. And let's get into JUL ET MAD instead of talking about kerosene anyway. I'm gonna list it down below. So anyway, in Stairway to Heaven, this fragrance is supposed to be built around 5 types of 8 musk, and it's supposed to smell or simulate like a second skin, and it really does in the opening. So in this, the perfumer is Cecile Zerokian, and she's done multiple other fragrances that I've heard of, but I can't you know, tell you any right now. So there are aldehydes in the top note, which you get in a lot of Chanel fragrances. So that I almost ordered a full bottle of this, and I'm glad I didn't because of the aldehydes, because I'm not a Chanel fan. You know, I only have Coco Mademoiselle by the House of Chanel, which I absolutely love. It gives you a sweet orange like patchouli note in there. It's beautiful. You have aldehydes bergamot, you have some sweet orange. In the heart you have Bulgarian rose, you have orris butter, red berries, you have heliotrope. In the base you have the 8 white musk. You have vanilla, patchouli, ambrox, and cashmeran. You have incense. You have the dynamone, which is the gunpowder note that it simulates the gunpowder note that they use. So I already sprayed it here. It's been sitting for about a good 30 minutes when I did the initial review, okay? In the opening, I really like this fragrance, you know? I was like, oh, this might be full bottle worthy. You know, I might buy a blind bottle of this one when I initially sprayed it. But as it started to dry down, I did get more of the gunpowder note, which I really do not like. But if you love a gunpowder note, you're going to love this fragrance. This is a very sexy fragrance. To me, you can wear this fragrance all year long, you know, but definitely may shine in the summer, fall. It's a cooler fragrance. It's giving me cool, you know, suave, sophisticated vibes. You know, but you do get that slight, it's not too sweet, it's very lightly sweetened, but you do get that citrus of the bergamot, very light though, and the orange, very light, but you definitely get some sweetness of the heliotrope. You get the aldehydes. I'm getting all the aldehydes, the heliotrope, the aldehydes, and the gunpowder, y'all. In the dry down, you really get, it's the gunpowder, you know. I'm getting that. My nose is like super sensitive, and that is what I get. So for me, this is not, I will not buy a full bottle of this, but I do sort of kind of like the fragrance because it's different. It's very unique, and it smells like no other, but I can't see myself spraying this all over my body, But it's very airy, and I'm getting like some just very airy solar. It smells really like I'm getting solar notes out of this, and maybe it's the combination of the fruits and the gunpowder. Airy, solar, aldehydic, slightly fruity, a tad bit of sweetness, y'all. You know, definitely a masterpiece fragrance because this smells like nothing I've ever smelled ever, and I have hundreds of fragrances, completely different. So that is Stairway to Heaven, y'all. Pretty. Check it out if you love a note of gunpowder. It's drying down in the mid, after about 30 minutes, you really get the gunpowder. After about 15 minutes, let's say, you really get a stronger gunpowder, and now it's drying down to like a softer, clean, solar smelling scent. But it's pretty, but not for me. I rated that one, I think, a 7 out of 10. So the next one we have Stilettos On Lex, y'all. So this is supposed to be a very seductive fragrance, reminding you of stilettos in New York City. And you know, New York City today being 9/11, you know, we want to pay homage to all of those that fought for their lives in 9/11. Definitely, I went to go visit Ground Zero, they call it now, in 9/11, and it was a very, very touching, a very surreal experience. And you have to go visit New York City and visit Ground Zero, and you know, just pay tribute to that memorial. You know, it's so amazing what they've done, and you know how they pay tribute to the city of New York City. I can't even imagine the day that I saw it. It was unreal, y'all, very unreal, you know. And you know, shout out and sending love to all of those people, the firefighters, the nurses, the first responders, all of them. It was, and I know they're still dealing today with the trauma behind 9/11, and you know, just want to show them love, and you know, just paying homage. If you ever get a chance, like I said, go visit New York City. When you visit New York City, visit Ground Zero, and it's a very touching memorial there. You know, love you all that were involved in, you know, 9/11, all of you first responders, and shout out to the families, sending love and positive vibes to this day to all of the families, y'all. Anyway, back to fragrances. So in Stilettos on Lex, you know, like I said, it reminds you of a sexy stiletto. It's supposed to simulate and give you the feeling of a sexy stiletto in New York City. So this is considered a chypre fruity floral. And let me make sure my camera is on, y'all. It's 11.15 seconds, so we're good. So so in this, you have in the top note, you have some lemon, pear, divana, plum, and I don't know if it's plum liquor or plum. You have in the heart, you have some lily of the valley, which men are really supposed to be attracted to, y'all. So I'm buying all the fragrances with lily of the valley, because we need to make a love connection in 2022 at least, y'all. 2021 didn't give it to me yet, but you know, maybe 2022 will, y'all. I'm hopeful, okay? I'm a hopeless romantic, so we're gonna douse ourselves in lily of the valley. So you got your violet leaves, you got your rose absolute, some iris, some heliotrope, and in the base you have your musk, Madagascar vanilla, you have some Indonesian patchouli, you have some Atlas cedarwood, y'all. So did spray this on this hand, Stilettos on Lex. Absolutely love it. And the opening, I got a lot of the floral notes, like the rose. It was a little irisy, powdery. It's different. I got some salty notes, you know. I get the divana. I didn't get a plum note. It's supposed to, well, is it plum leaf? It's plum liqueur. I didn't get any lemon. In the opening, I did get a little bit of citrus, you know, and it's pear in here. You know, I got a lot of like it said, a chypre fruity floral, you know, with the patchouli. The patchouli is very clean, you know. And the dry down, that's when I fell in love with this fragrance. So I do love Stilettos on Lex. In the opening, it is very pretty, and the dry down, I absolutely love it. It smells like nothing else that I have, you know. So I am willing to purchase a full bottle of Stilettos on Lex. You know, but like I said, I'm loving that slight salty, whatever it is. I don't know if it's the liquor in here, you know, maybe it's the lily of the valley, but I'm loving this fragrance, y'all. Beautiful fragrance, especially in the dry down. In the opening, you get more of that fruity floral scent, but in the dry down, stunning. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is Secrets. Stilettos on Lex. I'm going to rate that one out of 10. I'm going to give that one a 7.5 out of 10, especially in the dry down, y'all. So the next one we're going to talk about is Secrets de Paradis, okay? And this is another one that Emmy loves. She called the masterpiece fragrance Stairway to Heaven. I absolutely love that name. But Secrets de Paradis, she said I think she said it smelled like something candy and sweet. And Néa, she said it resembled the scent of Killian Love Don't Be Shy. The orange blossom in there was amazing. But let's get back to Secrets de Paradis. So in Secrets de Paradis, it's considered a floral ambery musk. This is supposed to be enticing, seductive, alluring, you know, a beautiful fragrance, very feminine. To me, all of these fragrances lean very feminine. You know, it's everything can be unisex, but to me, and you know, I'm such a feminine, fruity, floral wearing fragrance girl, these all lean feminine to me. The only one that smells very unisex may be Stairway to Heaven, because it has that gunpowder note inside. So in Secrets du Paradis, you have your orange, you have your mandarin, those are separate. You have Divana, Neroli, you have some Morocco, you have some cloves. Didn't get any spiciness though. You have your orange blossom, absolute, damask rose, you have some beeswax, almonds. In the base, a lot of notes in here. You have patchouli, cashmere and vanilla, benzoin, caramel, tonka bean, ambroxan, and musk. I don't know, every time the fragrances have a lot of notes in it, I just want to be like da 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 boom boom boom. So anyway, I'm sorry, this is Stairway to Heaven, and this is Secrets du Paradis here. I do like it. It does smell like a candied, a hard candied, you know, like an orange candied scent. I like it, but it is not full bottle worthy for me, but it is a pretty fragrance. You know, this one I would definitely rate I would probably say a 6 out of 10. It's not as projecting. You know, I thought I was getting good because of all of the notes inside, you know, the vanilla, the caramel, the tonka bean, the musk, you know, what else is in here? The damask, the orange absolute, the damask rose, the beeswax, the almond. I thought I was gonna get like a pow of like sweetness and floral and, you know, all of that, but it's pretty soft. But I like it, but I definitely get like a little bit of a waxy, rosy, sweet scent inside. But this one's not for me. So pretty. I definitely say order samples of all of these because they're very distinctive and very unique. You know, like I said, they smell like nothing else that I have, and I have hundreds. So definitely order samples. I ordered the samples. This sample cost, and we're still running, okay, this sample cost €5, which I thought was pretty fair, you know. So like I said, Secrets du Paradis. Pretty, but I wouldn't, it's not full bottle worthy for me. The only one out of the 3 that we discussed out of my samples, Stairway to Heaven, Stilettos On Lex, Secrets du Paradis, I would definitely get a full bottle of Stilettos On Lex. Yeah, love this. To me, this one smells a little more like skin, you know? Pretty. So anyway, the next one, you know, is Juliet's Mod Néa, and that will take you into the editing part of my video, y'all. So the next fragrance that we're gonna get into is my full bottle purchase, and this is Néa Jul et Mad. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this fragrance, y'all. And you think I can use one hand? So the wind doesn't blow my camera away. These winds are vicious, y'all. So this is actually, it doesn't list the notes on the back. I thought it listed the notes on the back. But Jul et Mad is in Paris, y'all. If you don't know, check the house out. But yeah, they're all made over in Paris. So this is the box, and it says Néa. They come in 50 mLs. Now, Néa is the most expensive one. And then this cost me, for 50 ml, the packaging looks pretty though. It cost me 169 euros, which I think was what, 230, 40 US dollars or something like that. So anyway, this is the box. I want to drop it. This is the beautiful bottle. I'm so excited about Néa. This is beautiful, y'all. That gold, you know, lovely, lovely, lovely bottle. It has this little bit of like frosting on the back. You know, I love the detail. It's a pretty heavy bottle as well. You know, just a little bit of design on the top. The cap is pretty heavy. You know, I don't know what they use in these caps, but this is a plastic inside. So, in Néa, let's talk about the nose. And I'm so excited to smell this. I'm so happy that I did get this. Emmy stated that, Emmy, this might as well be a tribute to you video, okay? And I'm so glad that you decided to branch out and you know, purchase fragrances from this house, so then that we can all get our nose on them and sniff them and sample them, y'all. So in Néa, which I think is Emmy's probably favorite, you have, it's and guess what this, I'm sorry, I have the wrong information for y'all, okay? I'm about to give you Quentin Beach did not make this, all right? So in Néa, it's considered a gourmand, and the perfumer is Luca Maffi, and this was they based this fragrance off of, I guess, a Renaissance time. So it's supposed to give you that feel when you wear this fragrance, elegance, and back in the day in the Renaissance time. So this is considered a gourmand. They state Oriental, but you know, we all know gourmand and ambery gourmand. And in here, I was so excited about the top notes, y'all. In here, you have some dates. You have Divana. They use a lot of Divana in their fragrances. You have dates, Divana, pomegranate, plum leaf. You have black pepper. In the heart, you have jasmine sandbag. You have some rose damask. You have some dry plum, some more plum, y'all. In the base, you have patchouli, cashmere, and vanilla. You have your caramel, tonka bean, and ambroxan benzoin. And last but not least, you have some beautiful musk. They use a lot of musk in JUL ET MAD, and they use a lot of Divana, I see, you know. So let's go ahead and spray this. Now we will definitely check out the atomizer on here. With 6 good sprays, y'all. 6 good sprays. Listen, smells good. I'll let that dry a little bit, you know, just admire the bottle and the frosting. So, let's see. Let it dry just a little bit. I did get a little whiff of, you know, orange when I did spray it, but that was just about it. But I'm ready to smell some sweetness, some dates, some pomegranate. I'm smelling it a little bit, okay? All right. It's pretty. It's really pretty. It's different. I do get that black, warm, spicy. I didn't get the pomegranate yet, but I'm getting a warm, spicy orange blossom scent. I'm getting that airy Divana, you know. This one smells a little lighter than the rest of them. It's not as projecting as in your face as the other 3 when I initially sprayed them. Let me spray it on the top. But you are getting a little bit of, not getting any jasmine, but I do get a floral note, and maybe it's the rose. It's pretty. I'm getting more of like a floral orange blossom in here, you know, slight Divana smell. I'm getting the vanilla, the tonka bean. Am I getting the plum? Not yet. But this is a really pretty fragrance. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Their scents are completely unique, and yeah, it's a great thing, you know. There's patchouli in here, but it's not a heavy patchouli, you know, for those of y'all that don't like patchouli. But I'm definitely getting off top, you know, I'm definitely getting just like a rose, like a leafy, rosy, a really light airy, leafy, rosy orange blossom scent. It's not overly sweet, but it is giving me some sweetness. Theirs is considered a gourmand. You know, this is not a gourmand for me. You know, like Killian, Love Don't Be Shy, you know, African Queen. There's so many other gourmand fragrances, like deep. You know, sometimes I even consider the Intense Cafe more of a gourmand because it gives you that rich vanilla and the coffee, you know. It's drying down. You got a bit of a rosy floral note in the opening, but now I'm starting to get more of the orange blossom and more of the vanilla and maybe some tonka bean, you know. But yeah, I do love this. I'm getting a leafy note, you know, a slight soft green note, you know. Yeah, I really like this. Out of all of them, I do like this one the most, you know. I love it more when in the opening, you get more of the florals and an orange note and a green leafy note. But now in the dry down, it's becoming sweeter. So I understand what you mean by it becoming more of like it gives you those sweet orange blossom notes, Emmy. I'm loving it in the dry down as it's drying down because it hasn't completely dried down yet. But yeah, that rosy floral leafy scent is dissipating and I'm getting more of orange blossom, you know, the sweeter notes. And yeah, maybe some pomegranate. I don't get the dates yet, but I'm getting a little like the pomegranate. Like the red berries, red fruity. Yeah, so anyway, that's enough about Néa, but I absolutely love Néa. Which one would I purchase in order? Definitely, I would purchase Néa first, you know? Then, I'm getting more of the gunpowder note in Stairway to Heaven. It's pretty. It's silky, sophisticated, you know, smells like nothing else. I would not buy this full bottle, though, you know? Because I don't like the gunpowder note. But if you like gunpowder notes, you may love this one. Really sultry and sophisticated. I do love Stilettos on Lex, okay? I might have to get a bottle of Stilettos on Lex. This is really pretty. It's giving me a little bit of, not Play-Doh, you know, but saltiness. Yeah, I'm getting some saltiness from something. But I like this. I really like Stilettos on Lex. Okay, and now the Paradise. I like this as well, but it smells a little candied. It's soft, really soft. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so I would like them in that order, y'all, but I think I probably will get a full bottle of Stilettos on Lex. I love the dry down in this. It's very unique. Yeah, okay, so anyway, that is my review on the House of JUL ET MAD, and I absolutely love Néa. It is a really pretty fragrance, especially in the dry down. So glad that I got Néa. So glad that I got Néa. Thank you so much, Emmy, for sharing your amazing taste and fragrances with us. And absolutely love this one. Can't wait to wear it. I'm actually going to wear it as my scent of the day. I'm going to wear this to work, y'all, and we'll see what compliments I get, if any, but I'm pretty sure I will because I love this. And usually the things that I love, most people compliment me on. So I'm actually going to take it to work and let a couple people smell it. So anyway, this is Néa by the House of JUL ET MAD, and yeah, that is my review, y'all. Get your nose. Like I said, go to raffinade.com online. The samples are €5 per sample. It's definitely worth sampling first before you buy. I blind bought Néa, and I'm absolutely happy that I did, but I love it. Thanks, everyone. Have an amazing day. Go out into the world, spread amazing sillage, do good, be good, and get your nose on the House of JUL ET MAD, okay? Bye-bye.